Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome freaking back to the channel. Hey, today we are going to be listening to one of my favorite bands of all time. They just came out with a new album, which I didn't know up until probably a month or so ago that they were coming out with a new album. Growing up, so we're talking early 90s, I used to listen to a lot of, well, Pantera is the one that got me into it transitioned me from the hair rock into the metal. But from there, it's just like I wanted to get heavier and heavier and louder, which it's hard to, let's be honest, it's hard to get heavier than Pantera. I'm sorry. It just is. But I wanted to get heavier and louder than that. So I ended up buying a compilation album. It was called Death is Just the Beginning, Part 2. And it had Benediction on it. I think Monstrosity was on there. Incantation, Sinister, Dismember. A couple other, Cataclysm, I believe, was on there. And I for some reason, Benediction stood out to me. I think it was their artwork. At the time, I always chose my bands by their artwork. And the Grand Leveler artwork to me was like one of the best artwork things I've ever seen in my life. Album covers I've ever seen. Next is probably Monstrosity. That one was another good one I really, really loved. But today we're going to be listening to Benediction. The song is called A Carrion Harvest. This is off their brand new album. Benediction, like I said, is probably one of my favorite death metal bands. But so when I say death metal, I like the death metal that has rhythm to it. It's almost like the Pantera groove metal vibe, where you have sound. I mean, you get some death metal that's just so fast. It's like you can't understand, like Lorna Shore and stuff like that, and like Beherit, and even Cannibal Corpse is even like that. It just sounds like a bunch of noise with some singing behind it. But Benediction, they have such a unique sound to it. You actually hear music, and that's what I loved about their music. So the last song I did, something of War, Wheels of War, or something. I can't remember, y'all. I'm getting up there in age too, guys. I'm 45 years old now, so I'll be 46 in a couple weeks. Memory's not the best anymore. Too many years of drugs was growing up. Let's be honest. But we're gonna listen to this song. Let's get right to it. Hey, what we do? Please subscribe to the channel. I try to make this channel a lot of metal music. I'm like I said, y'all, I'm metalhead through and through. I like listening to other stuff. I listen to a lot of different music, but metal is my heart. And let's get right to it here. Let's get right to it. See, look at the artwork. Oh God, I already like it. Okay. I love that picture. love a metal guitar solo. Oh, man, that's nasty. Oh! Oh! Let's start that over. Oh! Yeah. Oh my God. I loved that breakdown towards the end there. It was about 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so left in the song, or into the song. Dude, that was just wicked. Wicked. I loved that. Oh my God. What? This band came out in, like, I think it was 1990. They're out of England. The British. They're a British band. Birmingham, England, I think is where they're from, if I remember correctly. But they came out in 1990. Here we are, 2025, 35 years later, still producing music. I mean, I kind of fell off from the whole metal thing for about 10, 15 years. So I don't know if they had albums out between like 2000 to 2010 or so. But if they didn't, they came back with a vengeance on this bad boy right here. This fucking thing was kicking. I want to get this LP. I want to get the LP. Everybody's like, oh, well, you can just download iTunes. I don't want to. First of all, I hate iTunes. I use Amazon Music if I'm doing anything. And I don't like Spotify either. I use Amazon Music. But I want a CD or an LP. I like the LPs perfectly. I need to get this LP. I'll see if I can find it somewhere because I would love to have an LP of this album. Actually, I'd like to have an LP of their whole entire discography, to tell you the truth. The Grand Leveler was probably my favorite metal album of all time, especially from this band. This band's probably definitely by far the Grand Leveler. And I said, I've listened to a couple of their albums after this, but to me, the Grand Leveler, or after the Grand Leveler, but to me, the Grand Leveler was the best album, in my opinion, they've done. I haven't really gone through all this one yet because I want to hold off on it because I want to do it on some of the songs on the channels. If I listened to it, then it wouldn't be a true reaction. I like to keep my channel how it should be. Anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think about Benediction. Benediction, like I said, fucking badass band. I wish they'd come to Florida. I wish they would come to Florida. If the band sees this, please come to Florida. There's so many good bands down here you could tour with too down here. You could tour with, Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, name a few. Anyways, I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. Please subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot. Leave comments down below. Let me know what else y'all want to hear. Also, I have an Instagram page. If y'all want to get on my Instagram, we can shoot the shit on there too. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the next video. Keep rocking.